Guys, Spartan 765 here. Today we're doing a short, brief review on the Glock series of handguns. I'm just going to be comparing, in my opinion, the Gen 4 and the Gen 3 and why I prefer one over the other for certain things and other things or whatever. First off, I got a Glock 17 Gen 4 here, and I got a Glock 22 Gen 3 here. Now, as you'll notice right off the bat, by looking at the muzzles, you'll see that the Gen 4 has the larger recoil spring guide plug, and the Gen 3 has the standard smaller one. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to say something I don't like about the Gen 4, and that is this increased hole in the front of the slide for the recoil spring. Because it's a dual-acting spring, you're going to have a little bit of a bigger spring hole, but that decreases the metal right here on the slide. From right here down to about right here, from right here to about right up there, is where the slide impacts the frame of the gun when it recoils. Now I see that reduced metal is a potential risk for cracking or failure right along there. Now obviously that's not going to be super common because, I mean, unless you're shooting plus P plus all the time or whatever, I don't know. Glock has obviously tested this design very well, and the Gen 4 has been out for some years now, and they've gotten it refined, but I still see that as a potential weak spot. Not super weak spot, but then again, a weak spot. Nonetheless, that's one thing I'll give to the Gen 3, is it's got the standard recoil spring. It's a little beefier right around there where the, right above the dust cover, right here where the slide is. It's a little beefier, not going to crack or fracture as easily. Again, I'm not saying the Gen 4s are crap. I have a couple of them. They're great guns. I'm just saying that obviously, simple physics, you reduce the mass of something, it's going to become weaker. Now, Gen 3 is probably way overbuilt. They've put thousands and thousands and thousands of rounds to these Gen 4s, and they seem to function fine. So I'm not going to knock it too bad on that. Now, something I love about the Gen 4, the grip. You see there's this these little raised pyramids that go throughout the grip. Sorry for the shitty lighting, guys. It's a cell phone video. And these provide an excellent grip, similar to almost how stippling would. I mean, when you're sweaty, you're shooting outside and it's 90 degrees, this really helps maintain a great grip. And that's where the Gen 3 falls back. If it's hot and sweaty out and you're trying to shoot, yeah, you got the grippy, the raised little cubes right here. But along the sides of the grip, it's just pretty much, it's textured, but it's smooth for the most part. And the gun tends to want to move around in your hand a little bit more than you want it to when you're shooting. All right, next thing. Let's see, what else is there? Back straps. Now, personally, me, I have small hands. So the back straps thing really isn't something that affects me any. I just keep the back straps off. But for those of you out there who have bigger hands, you know, I don't know, way bigger than mine, obviously, might like the back strap idea so you can get a better grip in the gun. The Gen 3 does not have back straps, although there were aftermarket back straps made that you could like utilize this pinhole here to hold on a back strap, aftermarket stuff, and those were crap. They were crap. From what I read, I never owned any, but they don't have anything but bad reviews. Now these back straps function pretty much the same way, except they're designed to be put on the gun. They hook into this little nick up here in the back of the frame, and then you put the back strap on, snap that little, the beaver tail over there, and then push the pin back through. Now it comes with two different pin sizes. So you can, you know, obviously have the big one or the small one, or the medium one, I should say. The small is actually no back strap. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be my new duty gun for work, so I'm looking forward to re-qualifying with it, or qualifying with this particular gun, I should say, for the first time. I seem to do pretty decent with my Glock 22. I scored a perfect last time. Hoping to score perfect with this guy. But, oh yeah, sights. Glock sights, don't care what Glock you get. Pretty much every stock Glock you buy, with limited exception, is going to have the crappy plastic garbage sights. And I get it, you know, the Glocks are cheap because they had to, you know, cut corners on something, you know, with the sights. But get yourself some Trigicons or some Mi Pros or something on there. I mean, I got HDs on my 17 here, and that was about, let me see if I can line that son of a bitch up there. Fuck it. These are $134 for the set. On the Glock 22, I got your standard Trigicon low profiles. Those were, I want to say, around $100, 80 to $100. Shit, I don't remember. This 3 years ago. But anyway, just a quick little review on the comparison between the two. They're both equally matched firearms in the most part. They're both reliable, both very accurate. And I mean, I'm saying that I haven't shot this 17 yet, but I have a Gen 4 19, and it shoots well. So I mean, just as good as the Gen 3. But any comments? Oh, obviously, sorry, one more thing. Forgot to mention, the Gen 4 has an ambi mag release. You can pull the mag release out and switch it around to the other side if you are a left-handed shooter, which is nice. The Gen 3 does not have that feature. But anyway, short little non-technical review. Comments, questions, response video, send me a message. Bar and 765 out.